Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. Just in case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we are doing a full body flexibility practice. I'm just going to use 2 blocks today. If you've got something that you would like to lay on, feel free to grab a pillow instead of hard blocks, but find just a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So we will begin today laying down. I am going to start on 2 blocks, one under my upper back and one under my head. But you can lay on nothing at all. Lay flat on your back. You can lay on something softer. But just make sure that you are supported by whatever you are laying on. You're comfortable. Allowing the back, the spine to arch a little bit if you are laying on something. And just bring your arms out wide. Let your palms face up. You might spread your fingers wide and wiggle them around. Close your eye. Take a nice slow breath in and out. You can decide what you want to do with your legs if you haven't already. Maybe getting into the hips while we're here with a diamond shape, letting the knees fall out wide, the soles of the feet come together. Or any comfortable place that works for you today. Just scanning your body. Notice all the sensations flowing through you already. How are your hips feeling today? Your back? What about your shoulders? I'm going to stay here for just a few more moments. Just an opportunity to slow down. Slow down and breathe. Now, as much as I'd love to stay here for a lot longer, we are going to begin to move. You might wiggle your toes, maybe your fingers again. Just bringing your knees back together, your feet to the ground if they aren't already there. Bring your arms a little closer to your sides as well. And then if you're laying on something, we'll sit up just to take it out. And spend a few moments just flat on our backs. But you might hug your knees into your chest. Rock or sway side to side. Just massaging your back against the ground. We're gonna find our way up to seated. You can roll over or rock yourself forwards. But we'll find a seated position with our legs in front. You might take a little squeeze of your knees once you get there. Then we're gonna send our right leg out long. Our left foot is gonna come on top of the quad. So you can bend your right leg, seated figure four, and you can lean back. You can place some weight into your hands. Or we can find double pigeon, bringing the right leg under the left one, pointing the toes forwards and trying to line up the lower halves of our legs. So we're all gonna feel our hips here, maybe the left one more than the right, whether you're in the seated figure four or in the double pigeon. You might be leaning back a little bit. If you are able to sit tall in the double pigeon, sit tall, maybe even leaning forwards. I like to point my toes forwards too as I lean forward. You might even be able to rest your arms on top of your leg. So should you be leaning forwards right now, we're just gonna sit back up. We're gonna try to cross our legs a little bit more, trying to slide our top leg over the bottom leg to bring our inner legs together, our knees together for cow face. Now you can have your bottom leg long. If you're coming from the seated figure four, you might even just snug the legs together from leaning back and still seated here. Maybe you try to bring that bottom leg under you or keep the leg long. You can stay seated. If you are sitting tall here though, and both of your feet are touching the ground, to send the feet out a little bit further to the side. So we want our knees to be closer together than our feet. Sitting nice and tall or leaning forwards. So should you be leaning forwards right now, we're gonna lift back up. Now I want us to turn our chest towards the left to take a little bit of a twist. You do not have to keep your legs as they are. You could come all the way back to a cross-legged seat. You could be in the seated figure four. Maybe your bottom leg is long. Maybe you're leaning back, taking a little twist over towards the left. So a little lean back, but still long through the spine. Maybe you've crossed your legs more. Same thing, a little lean back, a twist or a turn of the chest to the left. And then if you do have your legs on the ground, you're comfortable seated here, sitting tall, you can turn the chest to the left and maybe even try to lean forwards again too. Awesome work, you guys. Just take another breath or two wherever you happen to be. We'll sit back up. We'll uncross our legs. Give the knees a little squeeze. Check in with your hips. And then we can eventually start to switch sides. So we'll start right foot trying to find the top of the left quad. Maybe you're seated, leaning back. You can bend your bottom leg. Or you can find the double pigeon. And maybe pointing the toes forwards and sitting tall, maybe leaning back, maybe leaning forward. Nice job, you guys. So we are going to try to cross our legs a little bit more. Maybe that means you're just sliding your right leg over the left one more. Maybe both of your feet are still on the ground for cow face. Maybe you are leaning back. A little squeeze of the legs together. Your bottom leg could be long, sitting tall. Just trying to bring our knees together and our feet wider. Lengthening through the spine, though, wherever you happen to be. Maybe a lean forwards. You can take another moment here, thinking about that twist. Where do your legs want to be? Turning our chest to the right this time. Maybe figure 4, leaning back, still lengthening the spine. Maybe the legs are crossed a little bit more. I guess this one's the figure 4. And then maybe you're seated, both feet on the ground. Sitting tall, turning the chest towards the right, and maybe finally with a little tip forwards as well. So you can take another breath or two wherever you happen to be, and then we'll start to come back up, uncross our legs too. You can give your knees a hug or a squeeze if you'd like. Rock or sway side to side. We'll stay seated here though, and just widen our knees, our feet, trying to lean forwards, trying to bring our elbows between the knees if possible. Your hands can be on the ground, on your shoulders, or you can bring your hands to your sides with your palms facing out, and then tucking your elbows between your knees, but going for a lean forwards here to feel your shoulders, your upper back. Let your head be heavy. Tuck your chin in. Maybe a gentle squeeze of the knees together for a little bit extra. Nice and slow, maybe opening the knees, sliding the elbows out. You can bring your legs back together, take a shoulder roll or a sway side to side. We will be laying down on our backs, flat on our backs. And you can hug your knees in again. Rock or sway side to side a few times. And then maybe we'll keep a hold of our right knee, sending the left leg long. If you'd like to come into a twist from here, you can guide your leg across your body over towards the left side of you. Maybe a nicer twist than our seated one. So adjust your shoulders, reach your arms out wide. Let your hips turn. Let your spine, your back twist. Using an inhale, if you're twisting, you can roll back over onto your back. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. And then bring the left one into. And you can send your right leg long. A hug or a squeeze of that left knee in. And then if you'd like to twist, guide your leg across your body. Turn your hips. Adjust your shoulders. And breathe. Take another full breath on this side, and you can use an inhale to roll back up. Hug your left knee in. Maybe the right one will join again. And if you want to reach for your feet, find happy baby and feel your hips again. Might sway to side as you encourage your low back down. And then eventually letting your legs go. Bring them back together all the way down to the ground, 2. And send your legs long, your feet nice and wide. Resting your arms somewhere comfy as well. Just another chance to slow down. And staying here in Shavasana for as long as you have time for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, namaste.